Hey my friends, welcome back to another Facebook Apps Ninja video tutorial. And within this video tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to create a standalone viral Facebook application. The objective of this video is for you to learn how to create a viral standalone Facebook application, how to create an application in Facebook Developer, how to fill out the components within Facebook Apps Ninja plugin and within Facebook Developer, how to activate the application within Facebook Apps Ninja and within Facebook Developer, testing the application on your Facebook account. So with that said, let's just jump right into it. Okay my friends, we are here at my WordPress dashboard and my test site, and we are also at the plugin area. And when you're here, what you want to do is you want to click on the second tab where it says Add Apps, which brings us to this page, and this is the page where you access the applications. And within this tutorial video, as mentioned earlier, we're going to be talking about the process of installing the application into your Facebook account. Now it's important for you to know that there's a difference between installing the application versus installing the tab within your Facebook timeline, and I'm going to take a few moments to briefly explain that process. Okay, so the difference between an application and the tab is that the tab has to do with creating a tab within your Facebook timeline, and the application is an application within your Facebook account. So I already have my Facebook account open, and I'm gonna demonstrate to you the difference. So let's say you're at your Facebook account and you want to look at where it says pages right here, and I'm going to open this page here, and this brings me to this timeline. So this is a timeline, sort of like a profile, but it's a timeline. And when I open this up and you see these boxes are your tabs. So in the plugin, when you create the tab, you're creating these tabs within your timeline, and within these tabs you can create a tab where it says welcome, and that could be a squeeze page. You can create a tab where your potential customers can click on the like button to get some free content. Like this one you see here, you can create a tab where they can sign in for a webinar, and so on and so on. Now as for the application, let me go back to my newsfeed and we scroll down a little bit. Remember, above here we was at the page. Now if you look down a little bit, over here you have your apps. So let's say I click on the second one where it says build a contact list. If I click on that, it's going to take me to this page, and this is an application, a viral application where you can sell your products, affiliate offers, and so on. You can even have your own website in here within the Facebook community, and that's what an application is. And so those are the differences between an application versus creating a tab within your Facebook timeline. So in saying that, let's go back to the plugin, and we are here again. The other thing that's important for you to know is that in creating the tab button, that would only be useful for application number 1, 2, and 3, because these 3 are for your Facebook timeline. If you want to create the application, you would use that for numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because 4 through 8 are applications. They are not tabs. So for example, if I'm working with 1, 2, and 3 and I need to create a tab, I would come here where it says install tab, and I would work from this page, which is the page that you integrate and or propagate with Facebook in your Facebook timeline. If I want to work with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which these are applications, I would have to click on the Install App tab, and that brings us to this page, and this is the page that you propagate in order to propagate the application in your Facebook account. Now of course, just know that there are tutorial videos that explains this process for both the Install tab and the Install Application tab. In this tutorial video, we are going to be covering the Install App process, which is this tab that I'm hovering over right now. Now the other thing that's important for you to know is that there are other tutorial videos that explains the process of filling out each and every single one of these components within all the applications, as well as the squeeze page and so on. All these components here, there are other tutorial videos that explains how to fill out all those components from 1 through 8. So just know that in this video, again, we'll be talking about installing the application. So in saying that, let's begin the process. So for the sake of time, I already went ahead and created an application. So I'm just going to go in here in the edit so you can see. And you can see that I already populated these components. And as I mentioned earlier, there are other tutorial videos that explains how to fill out these components. So look out for those video tutorials, okay? But for the sake of time, again, when you fill out these fields and when you click submit, you will be immediately redirected to this page here. And in this page, you can see the latest application that you've created here. It gives you the URL, and it also gives you the URL of the image that you uploaded while creating the application, and the app directory, which tells you that this is app number 7. Once you're here, the next step you want to go to is where this button says go to step 2. So you want to click this button, which brings you to Facebook Developers. So just know that when you create the application, that's completing step 1. After completing step 1, you click on this button and it brings you to Facebook Developers, and this is going to be step 2, activating the application within Facebook itself. Okay, so let's begin the process of activating the application in Facebook. So what you want to do is that you want to hover up